Are you ready to be entertained?
Everyone keeps telling me how my story is supposed to go.
Welcome back to another reaction. This is a Doctor Who, and we are getting into part 3 and part 4 of this story, Enemy of the World. The first 2 parts I loved. I think there's 5 parts in this. Nope, there's 6 parts of this story. And then after that, I know you guys already, by the last part of this story, I'm sure you guys are gonna comment down below and help me out. Plus I did see, once again, thank you to everybody who helps me in learning what direction to go. I think you guys said Web of Fear, and that you guys said it 1,000 times. The Web of Fear, is it Web of Fear? That there's 1 or 2 animation stories in it, but I have to watch it because it's very pivotal for the Doctor Who lore, and I will listen to you guys, and I'm very excited to be doing just that. I'm ready to jump into this Doctor. This Doctor is by far, he is hysterical, and I love watching him. It is actually quite sad that majority of his seasons seems to be lost in the sauce somewhere, because he's an amazing actor, and to be playing 2 different roles where he's like an evil guy as well as the Doctor is also very extraordinary to see. And you guys also did remind me when I did say in the last reaction that I think this was the first time that they probably did that. Obviously that's not true. William Hartnell actually had a story as well where there was another him, but he was like the robot or something like that in whatever season that was. I can't remember what season that was. So you guys were right there. But even William Hartnell, I think he had a stunt double in a few of those scenes as well as him playing a different role. But there was a vast majority of it was a stunt double that just mouthed off what William Hartnell was saying. Here in this Doctor, he's actually playing these 2 different roles, and I love watching him do that. So let's jump into part 3 and 4 of Enemy of the World, and let's find out exactly what this Doctor has got to give.
All you posse responsible for this man Dennis.
Why? Don't you trust your own security?
My name carries some weight in the councils of the world.
Of course it does.
Make a report to the World Authority.
They won't believe a word you tell them.
We shall see. Brethren,
I'll do what I can for you, but I don't want any trouble.
I am looking forward to facing Salamander in public court. I won't run away.
Nothing but that blackmail.
blackmail? What have I threatened you with? Nothing. This is just a form of comprehensive insurance, huh? Oh, my dear man, I've done nothing but praise you ever since we first met. Should be European controller.
You found out things about me, lies that would damage me. Lies, I tell you.
Lies. Truth. We wouldn't like to put him to the test, would we, huh? Used in the right way, at the right time, he can dictate your own future.
Poison? McCrimmon! What are you doing dressed like this?
Leader's orders.
I want to know what Salamander and Giles Kent were discussing when I saw you last.
If Salamander wishes you to know that, I dare say he'll tell you himself.
Well, how much longer am I to be kept here? We're waiting for the security of a car. The volcanic eruptions have disrupted everything.
Simply obeying orders.
Perhaps you might interpret your orders differently. Huh?
Why has Mr. Dennis been kept in the corridor here?
It's easier to guard him here.
Controller is not to be treated as a convicted man before his trial. See, he has whatever he wants.
Prison rations, Captain?
Certainly not. Nothing but the best for Controller Dennis.
You reckon you know about cooking, eh?
Yes, I used to do lots at home. Meat and pudding.
Dessert.
Yes.
You're a bit too smart for me. All right then, let's have a recipe.
Eggs, lemon peel, candied peel, oranges, cream, and... Oh, it was lovely.
You got a job for you, all right. Peel those spuds, yeah, now.
Is that the best you can do for her? The girl must learn.
Holes in the gas pipe so the ovens catch fire and burn the building down.
It isn't that bad, Greg.
It'll be as tough as rubber.
Oh, Greg.
Now the soup's boiling. I put any salt in it.
We don't know.
Dinner tonight's going to be a national disaster. Want to do something useful?
Oh, yes, please.
We'll sit down and write out the menus. Second course affected by earthquakes. Third course ruined by interference in the kitchen.
It isn't you. He's the same with everyone.
Even Salamander.
Listen to me. You must go away from here. Don't get caught up in Salamander's world.
Sounds as if you don't like him.
Like him?
Hello there. Just slip out and tell Astrid everything that's happened.
Oh, you might have told me, Jamie.
There wasn't time. Friends here. They're going to arrange their passes and the right sort of uniform.
Well, what sort of uniform?
I don't know.
The veteran is to be regarded as a new controller or not.
Astrid and Giles Kemp were quite right. Salamander is an evil man.
Remove the honest man and put a weaker man in his place, but somehow have a hold on him.
And when everything's in a turmoil because of the earthquakes.
And that's lucky to say the least.
You don't really believe that Salamander could cause earthquakes, do you?
Salamander's causing the earthquakes, Doctor, and I'm sure your friends Jamie and Victoria will tell you just how bad he really is. Throwing it into confusion, making it weak, then it was ripe for takeover. Now isn't that exactly what's happening here, only in a different way?
Salamander's found a way of harnessing the natural forces of the Earth. Not saying it's impossible, mind you. Coming from the research station, Salamander's research station.
And at the Sun Store, a brilliant advance, he'd found a way of directing conserved energy to where he is starved of sun. Materials involved. The food stores, it didn't make sense. I had all the papers, all the requisition orders. And every accusation I made against Salamander was put down as an attempt to throw suspicion off myself.
Jekyll and Hyde character, perhaps, Mr. Salamander. What report Jamie brings back?
Right.
Security, quick!
Sir.
It's you.
Do you have any authority?
You're on research station territory.
Not quite. Have a look at the boundary line.
What are you doing here?
I don't have to answer your questions.
Yes, there's a perfect view of the research station from here.
Really?
Well.
Well.
A memento of the old day. Now then, you won't be staying in this vicinity, will you?
You can't make me leave here.
Not much more damage you can do.
Well, there's not much point in your staying here now, is there? Oh, I wouldn't complain to anyone about this if I were you, Kent. After all, nobody would believe you. Would they?
Sort of people we're up against.
Unpleasant, yes, destructive, but not necessarily evil. People spend all their time making nice things and other people come along and break them. Facts, Kent. I must have facts. That's what I hope Jamie's going to bring back.
Halt! Why are you running?
I have an urgent message for Leader Salamander.
You pass. Stan, do not run. It is dangerous to run here.
I'll remember.
Wait, we drink wine together tonight.
Okay.
I have to go and deliver my message.
We'll come back.
Oh, yes. Yes, I'll come back. It's private and personal.
I don't want to read it.
I have to deliver it to Salamander personally.
You do have a message. Then show me. I know you from somewhere.
I think I must have dropped off. Thank you.
Sit down.
Oh.
Go on with what you're doing. Got to rescue Dennis. Get him away from the building.
There are guards everywhere.
Yes, I know, but we must try. For the diversion.
What do I need to do?
Well, anything. But do it at 11 o'clock.
Now we're a travel agency. I haven't met you before. He's not a cook like you, I hope.
No.
Oh, well, that's all right then. How's the food? Terrible. Get the sack tonight, I swear I will. Maybe they'll shoot me.
Are you getting on with the food for Mr. Dennis?
Well, it's ready, such as it is.
Well, I'll be on my way then.
No, you stay. I'll go.
You like working for Salamander, Freya?
I don't enjoy traveling. Well, this is good. Sometimes we do what we have to do, not what we want to do.
You don't have to work for Salamander.
Don't I?
Sorry, I was just...
To you, Salamander is a god, isn't he? But as I say, sometimes we do what we have to do, not what we want to do.
Should be treated according to rank.
He will be moved soon. Warn you about the earthquakes. He could have cautioned the people. Some of them might have been saved.
Who's going to control this zone now? Federin?
Federin? Oh, what a good idea.
Give him a smile. Might make you forget the taste of the soup.
Is this for Mr. Danish?
Yes, I was taking it to
May I
him.
look? Where's the salt?
What?
You forgot something.
Oh, no, well...
Well, you run and get it.
Oh, not the poison.
Same girl I saw in the park. I suddenly remembered.
You say she was talking to the boy and girl?
She was on the same bench.
She certainly hasn't delivered any messages to me.
Shall I let the building?
No, let her escape. I'll have her followed. Frighten her away.
And the other two?
Oh, I'll deal with them.
Thank you.
Just a moment. Has the trolley been checked? Any of you know anything?
Do you imagine I'm going to try and cut my way out of here? It's a long time since I had my food cut up for me.
The word with you and Griffin, about breaking regulations.
6 minutes to 11.
May I stay with you?
You forgive me. I'm really rather hungry.
There must be some other way. I couldn't do it, Salamander. I couldn't do it.
The chance to become something, somebody. You failed to take it, huh? Don't worry. You try, you fail. So what, huh?
Always dead.
We find another way.
I really did try.
Forget it, huh? I have an alternative. I hope you will appreciate this one. It's made for me especially in Alaska. One chance, my friend. I said one chance. Oh, I see to that, will you? Suicide, of course. Such a pity.
I'm going out there. You stay down here. When the rest of the guards come, send them out after me.
Yes, all right. This is just about the end of a perfect day.
Where you
We're going
going?
to try and get you away.
An attempt has been made to rescue this man. Get him out to the car.
You all seem to be here. Except the third member of your escape committee. The one who tried to escape with Dennis.
Don't know anything about that. Don't even know her.
3 shots have been fired from this gun. It's yours, isn't it?
Ingenuity requires a constant stream of new ideas. Yours seem to have dried up. Dennis proves to be a traitor. Federing commits suicide because I uncover him. Do your job, Bruce. You can see they're all in this.
Take your hands off me!
Salamander, I think it's about time you told me what's going on. Together the next
I
minute.
thought he saved my life.
No, I mean before that in Kent's office.
What are you talking about?
Well, I saw you there.
But I haven't seen Kent in months.
Yes, you were with Kent, the Ferrier girl, and those 2 youngsters. That's really the reason I came to this zone.
But I tell you, let's get back to the research center. You will come with me.
It was you. Or someone like you.
And to infiltrate into Salamander's organization has failed.
I know she's in the Central European zone, but that's a big place. No, we'll just have to sweat it out and wait.
And entirely welcome here, you know.
Yes, it's not safe. And taking you from place to place isn't easy.
If she doesn't contact us by then, we'll move out and find out what has happened.
Simple. Easy. I like it. Oh, she escaped.
Switch to scramble.
Scramble, are we being monitored?
Leader Salamander's ship arrived at the terminal?
I think it's due now, sir.
Good. And I want the girl Astrid Ferrier traced. She's Giles Kent's assistant. Tell the captain to inform me the moment he's found her, and to hurry.
Sir.
Well, it looks as if our friend Salamander's had a real field day, doesn't it?
I'm afraid I haven't done very well.
That's him already?
Oh, you! What are you doing here? Oh, foolish. What are you doing here? One move, just one move.
You think Salamander sent me here?
Well, didn't he?
I came here to see Giles Kent.
Why?
I have some information for him. Because I hate Salamander probably even more than you do. I want to be there to see his face when he dies.
Come on.
Here, sir. The girl Astrid Ferrier. She was in the Central European zone. One of my men saw someone answering her description going into Giles Kent's office earlier. It is Salamander's food taster, sir. Ferrier.
Ferrier? I want the place surrounded. And I'll join you there. Get a move up! But what are they going to do to Jamie and Victoria?
I don't know.
Hold them in the Central European zone until Salamander has time to deal with them.
No, you're wrong. Salamander doesn't care for loose ends. He brought them back with him.
What, to his headquarters? The research center?
Yes. He's going to try to get information from them.
Oh, that's very comforting.
I tell you, I know Salamander.
You work for Salamander. Suddenly you fall over yourselves to betray him.
He blackmailed me into being his personal servant. I even had to smile when he told me to.
I still can't help wondering why...
Why I haven't tried to expose Salamander. Because without any proof, I'd be wasting my time.
Proof! 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 No one has any evidence against Salamander!
We have some.
Not enough! It's not enough!
Federer, a public embezzler.
Salamander engineered nearly every one of those swindles, and I can prove it.
How?
Federer's file.
But that's wonderful! Let me see.
Thank you.
What's your position, A3?
Keep well back, sir.
Is the building surrounded?
A3's in position, Captain. Still inside, sir.
Where's Kent's office?
Up on the 2nd floor.
We'll move in.
Just a moment, sir.
Come on, come on.
Come on!
But I'm afraid that this still isn't evidence.
I mean, even this doesn't convince you about Salamander.
Oh, I'm not saying that.
Well, impersonate him.
And of course, when they see you with me, they're bound to think you're Salamander.
Who helped me? I defeat Salamander.
I can convince you one way or I'll have to do it another.
What you really want me to do is to kill him, isn't it? I'll expose him, ruin him, have him arrested, but I won't be his executioner. No one has that right.
Still want your friends out of danger?
You can't bargain with people's lives like that.
Either you get rid of Salamander or we won't lift a finger to help your friends. I'd make up my mind quickly if I were you.
Why?
Have a look out of the window.
Every man's in position, huh? Right, we'll move in.
Tell all men to shoot on sight. Won't have any responsibility unless you do as I say. These people are terrorists.
All A positions, shoot on sight.
Forward.
But isn't there another way out of here?
The usual ways will be blocked.
The fire escape. What do we do now?
Oh, what's that?
Through here, the ventilator shaft.
Just go.
Why don't you just let us in? It'll save so much unpleasantness.
Now you, Doctor, next.
What about you?
Oh, no, you're too important. You go and Giles.
Leave me no alternative. Break it down.
I can hear you.
How long did you even hold out against us?
Well,
He's outside the window now, sir.
He's through. Sergeant, smash that lock. Well?
Empty.
The air ducts. Is there a manhole exit from the plant to the street?
I don't know, sir.
We'll find out.
On the double.
And you'll make to shoot to kill.
Shoot to kill. Repeat. Shoot to kill.
No, we liked Farina.
We had orders to kill.
Do you always obey orders?
I'm sorry, Captain.
Did you get the others?
Not yet, sir.
Who was the other man?
You know.
What to know now?
Sir,
You can't threaten me now, Medic. I can only die once. And someone's beaten you to it.
Oh.
Sir.
She's dead.
Farina. Oh.
Federer's file. Thank you.
What do you mean is, you failed.
I always said something should be done about Kent.
You say things, but you don't think.
You exceeded your authority, Bennick. Giles Kent hasn't broken any rules that I know of.
Sure he'd show himself one day.
The man's a traitor. His people are rebels. The dangers are obvious. He could walk in anywhere at any time, pretending to be me and ruin everything.
Come with me and I'll go over the security arrangements with you now.
I think you'll find this interesting.
What the girl Farrier this? What can I say? The records room is out of bounds. See that the security locks are engaged.
Damn, he's really locking up. Is that solar thing? But where are you going, Salamander? What the heck? Hold on!
You're telling me that no one at all can see Salamander? You communicate with him on closed circuit.
I'll try, sir. He's turned off the master switch. Sorry, sir.
Get on the security detail.
It seems that Salamander has locked himself away and can't be got at.
Salamander works in records, as he does from time to time. No one is allowed in.
What sort of records have you got in there anyway?
What did you want to see him about?
Never mind. Salamander's far too important to lock himself away like this. Anything might happen. Suppose I had to order you to let me in there.
When the locks are switched over, they can only be opened from the inside.
What? Is this a whole team? What's that outfit's about?
I have returned. I will make a report about his surface.
Salamander's found some more food, Swan?
I hope so. Otherwise, we're finished. Where's that stop this?
Are you going to ask him?
You bet I am. You'll take me too.
None of the others have come back.
Don't stop me now. I've got to see the surface, Mary. I've got to hide like a rat under the ground. I've got to do it, Mary.
Are you all right? Don't come too near, my friend. I'm not yet decontaminated. Someone has to bring back the food for you, my friend. Huh? Radiation is slowly killing me, don't you see?
You're just doing too much.
What you're going to do when I am no longer here? Radiation gets a little more each time. I've got good news for us.
We can return to the surface?
No. I found another store of food. Thank God. And it's undamaged.
You must take it slowly, for goodness sake.
I'm all right, my friend. I'm just a little dizzy. Right, I'm ready.
Ready for what?
Last cast of
So every time he goes down, he gets like radiation.
I have brought food for you. Plenty of food. My way back down here that we are near our anniversary again. We survivors will have been down in this shelter 5 years. Colin and Mary were just teenagers. You're doing something!
Yes. Will we ever return to the surface, Salamander?
Yes. You never know when the air is clean or when it's poison. Creating natural disasters. Monsoons.
What? From this nightmare prison, that's all I'm asking you.
Colin, please.
I want an answer.
You shall. You will return to the surface, and you have a good chance of survival. You cannot return to the surface until it's safe to do so.
Guess we're not gonna open a line today. Maybe tomorrow. Oh no, he's opening a line.
Next time I'm gonna make him take me with him.
No, you know the others didn't come back. I'd rather die with you up on the surface than live down here without you.
Love.
Full power on line 1, Salamander.
Oh, excellent. But I still don't understand what's happened to Faria.
She went the wrong way. We lost her.
You don't seem to realize how vital it is.
Dr. hold still a moment, will you? Look at that, Giles. Isn't it amazing?
Salamander to the life.
It's not bad.
I think I heard something.
Well, perhaps it's Faria.
What was it? Well. Yes. So now that I just stuffed my face with Pizza Hut, my Pizza Hut came right when the show ended and I got super excited and I stuffed my face. Now that I'm full, now that I thought about that episodes, the past 2 episodes that I just seen, I have a reaction. I have an outro for you guys and it's quite simple. It's very easy. I actually have no idea what's happening. That's what I thought about when I was eating. I was like, you know, I just watched those 2 episodes, one for 24 minutes and the other one for 24 minutes as well. And I left going, I actually don't know what I just saw. It was good and the aspect of acting. I think the acting was amazing. All the people in these 2 past episodes were amazing. Once again, the guy who plays the doctor, I'm sorry that I keep forgetting his name. Very, very good actor, but all of the supporting actors actually really sold their scenes when they were on it. It seemed like a couple of times they forgot their lines, but I mean, I digress. I've been on a set before and trying to remember lines and you get super nervous and you just start stuttering, you kind of forget. Even when I started doing YouTube and there's nobody here but the lights, the cameras, and the action, I would forget what I was gonna say. I tried to write things down, it never worked, and now I just freelance. So I understand that aspect of them forgetting their lines and stuff like that. But the overall story, I'm like, what's going on? Like Salamander is like one of the head, or is the head leader of the world, or trying to be, I should say, like the dictator. And then he has like a secret lair underground, and he gets shot down to like somewhere where it feels like radiation and he's getting radiation poisoning, or maybe it's the machine that's shooting off radiation, I don't know. Then you go down here and there's a whole nother like village, and it seems like he's not wanting to bring them up because of there's wars going on up on the surface, but he's like really the person behind the wars. And then he's talking about we have to continue on doing earthquakes and mass destruction, or like natural disasters, I should say. And it seems like they're the ones that are doing everything. And then he's confirming what's happening because he's actually behind it. But I'm trying to figure out, so these people, are they from the planet? Like, how are they all underground for 5 years and don't know that actually it's, well, they wouldn't know that he's behind everything because they are underground. I'm just trying to connect the dots of what's going on, but I'm kind of curious if people who watched these 2 episodes were left going, I don't know where we're going from here. But I'm sure that the episode 5 and 6 are going to clarify everything. I do know that everybody's saying that this is one of the most favorite stories of this particular doctor, and that these episodes were all missing or gone. They ended up finding them, and now everybody like loves this story. I have to say, I'm actually very confused with the story. I like the fact that the Doctor's playing two different roles. I like the look. I love the costume set. I love that they're giving me like this very like Star Wars-y type feel. And I love Star Wars. But the story and where we're going and what's happening, I don't know. I don't know. So because that's happening, and I'm very blunt, you guys know I'm a blunt reactor. Because I'm super confused, my ADD is acting up and I'm starting going this way, that way, this way. And it's very hard for me to focus on that. The only thing that's really saving it for me is, once again, the acting. I think it's top tier. So that's how I feel. I'm very iffy on these last two episodes. I love the first two. These two, I'm kind of iffy on how I feel. I believe that episode 5 and 6 might save it for me, or I'm gonna continue on my streak of being the opposite of what everybody else is, where everybody else loves something and I ended up not really caring for it. So I hope that I do care for it, because I'm kind of lost. Anyways, thank you guys so much for being here. Feel free once again to comment down below. Do you agree with my analysis of these two episodes, or am I completely wrong and I need to pay more attention on what's happening? Maybe that's what's happening. Maybe I'm just zoning. But feel free to comment down below. Check out all my other reactions, and until next time, I'm off this.
You gotta choose a side. You gotta do what's right. Look, I ain't got no time to be hanging around. Nobody trying to figure out if they good or evil. I'm fighting the crime, steady your lives one at a time. I'm killing the rhymes. I do it for the people. I'll be the fucker running through the 6 with a bag.